Okay, so just doing a quick check. Welcome to my little demonstration. What you see on screen is what we're going to do, and I'm going to try and teach you how to create using perspective and do a little bit of colouring in so you can get a bit of texture. We'll start with a new file. No, I don't want to change any documents to there. And we're going to work with a fine liner, and this is my ruler here, and the technique is very simple. You don't need any fantastic measurements, you just need to make a judgment. Now you can see down here there's an angle box, and the first thing we're going to do, somewhere on your page, doesn't have to be big, it could be quite small, is we're going to draw an artificial horizon line. Now mine's going to come out in pink, because I've been working in pink, so I'm just going to take the pink down to a darker colour so you can see that, hopefully. There you go. And that's going to be my artificial horizon line. Now I want to make the line a little bit thinner because I want to show you really about how to create this drawing without overpowering it. So the first thing we do is the first two edges of whatever box you're going to do. I'm going to make this quite a low angle, like about 30 degrees. We talked about 30 degrees. So this 30-degree line, see it's a little bit thinner now. And I'm going to put my first edge. Now notice that first line goes to what I will call my first perspective point up here. Bring that line to be vertical. I'm lucky, it tells me what's 90 degrees. I'll set it somewhere around about the middle of your perspective line that you've created at the top, that horizontal line, about the middle, and draw a line. And to complete off the top edge, I'm going to set that to my edge of my perspective up there. That's my second point, just up there. And you can see this is really the first edge you're constructing of the cube. And the cube is going to be that sort of distance down there. I put a point on that now. It's quite nice drawing digitally, you don't get any smudge lines. It's quite accurate. It's great when you come to editing it as well. It's going to zoom in. There's my next line. I'm actually using my finger just to draw on the screen. Although my screen isn't pressure sensitive, it'd be really fab if it was, because this software can work on a pressure sensitive type of deal where it'll make sure that the more pressure you put on a screen, the more paint or spray it'll put down, but mine doesn't do that yet. Can't afford that, less than thousands of pounds. So you can see my box hopefully being put together. And I'm just going to finish the top. I'm going to put the point where I want to start, and I'm going to put the second point on the perspective line over here. And just draw it. Put the point on the start of the perspective line, just there. It jumps down to it, not quite snapping to it yet. And put that point over to here. And draw that. So what we got here is almost the starting of the box. Just checking recording, we are, that's good. Final point's just down here. Just to make sure it goes to the right point up here. Okay. That should form. Now with these you always get a back edge just a little bit different from the front one, whereas isometric you normally can get them totally squared on. That I don't know how accurate I've been. So it comes out, oh that's 90 degrees, that was fairly accurate. Oh lucky. Now the box is there, the crate is there in perspective. The nice thing about digital is I'm going to tidy it up, tidy the lines up. I can set an eraser and I can just tidy this up so you can get a little bit more of a handle about what I'm doing. I'm just going to take that down in size. I'll take that line down here just to take any of those confusing parts away. There you go. hopefully you'll be able to see sort of 3D cube crate in there. Fab. Take that away there as well. I'll just take that one away. And I've got a nice light line. So there you go. So that's our 3D crate, and it's in 2-point perspective. I'm going to change now into a pencil mode. I'll show you what that means. On the left hand side of the screen here, it means that with my finger I can just draw freehand. I'm going to zoom in now because I don't want to look at my perspective, I just want to look at the crate. And zoom into the crate itself. There it is. Fabulatios. So I'll get rid of that. Let's check we're all still drawing. Yep, we are. And I'm going to sketch now. I'm just going to sketch out. Now I'm on a 7B here. I'm going to go down and make sure I'm on a nice light pencil line. And I'm going to do a little cupcake like I did in a lesson earlier on. I'm going to sketch in here. I know that the centre of the circle is across this line here. That'll be my centre, just across there. So I'm going to use that as a starting point for sketching the base of my cupcake. There you go. Doesn't have to be pretty, but we are working in a three-dimensional space, and that's the important thing, is that you're using the crate to suggest to people that you actually are working in a three-dimensional space, and that's what you really want to do. There's my cupcake there. And as simple as that. That's as far as it goes in terms of creating a 3D